Hey everyone, it's Joy here for Honeybee Stamps, and today I created a cute little gingerbread card using Alice's Gingerbread Lane dies. Now I'm just going to do one of the houses, but there's 3 houses, and I'm just going to do this little A-frame cabin looking house. I have die cut everything from white cardstock, and I'm going to use some Olo markers and a little bit of ink to color my images. I'm using Neenah Classic Crest Solar White cardstock and my Olo markers. So I'm coloring the frame and the door, so the frame for the door. Then we have some decorations. You know, when you're making a gingerbread house, it has all the cute frosting, or this could be snow, but I'm making a cute little gingerbread house. And so I'm going to have a lot of white elements. It's going to be our frosting, and we're going to add some glitter to that later. We have this cute little Christmas tree. There's 3 different trees in there. The other 2 trees look more like gingerbread cookies. This just looks like a regular Christmas tree, and it has some white snowy details that we're going to add to that. I also have some Christmas balls that I've colored red, and I'm going to add a star to the top, and I'm going to keep that white. I don't need the frame that's around these candy canes, but I do have 2 candy canes. I colored them red, added a little bit of shadow, and then we will add some white detail to that in just a little bit. I'm just coloring everything in, instead of taking it out of my paper, I'm just coloring it in because it's easier, but it does look a little bit messy on your end, so I apologize for that. But I'm kind of going outside of the lines to make sure everything gets colored. That is the roof, and then we have the little base that the house is going to sit on. I actually did not need to add any light gray to the white pieces. When I was coloring this, I forgot I wanted to add glitter, so I colored them. But you don't need to color them if you're going to add glitter. Then we've got 2 picture frames, or excuse me, 2 window frames, and then kind of an oval window. I'm using gingerbread ink from scrapbook.com to ink up the base of our house. This is the perfect gingerbread color, and I just wanted to do a quick coloring on this, so ink blending was definitely the way to go. And then we can start gluing our pieces together. So we have our roof, then we're going to have our base, then we can adhere the snow or the icing, however you want to look at it, on top. And then that's what I'm going to be adding the glitter to, is a lot of this white stuff, which is really, really cute. I'm going to use the Distress glitter, the rock candy glitter from Holtz. Let's get that adhered down. Let's get our top window in place. Then we have the door and the door frame. I started to glue it wrong, and I actually had thrown out the door frame. I had to find that in my garbage can. But the door frame goes on top of the door. For some reason, I thought it was bigger than the door, so I glued this down first, but I was able to pull that back up. And we're also going to add some white detail to that. So the frame around the door and the candy canes have little indent marks where it looks like the stripes of the candy canes, and so I'm going to add some white to that once we get the card put together. So I definitely think it's supposed to look like it has red and white stripes like a candy cane around the door. Then I'm going to add the doorknob, which I did color green. I thought that would be fun to have a little pop of green on this house because it's really red and white and gingerbread. So I thought adding the green the dark green that I used on the tree to the doorknob would be super cute. Then let's add some of this little icing detail. Then there's 3 little red dots that are going to go on top of that, but I'm going to get the other 2 windows adhered down. Look at how cute they are. These little houses are so, so darling, and I am so into gingerbread houses, gingerbread decorations. I have a ton of that in my house for Christmas, and I think it's just a lot of fun. Then we have, to me, what looks like little snow drifts that would be at the bottom of your window or at the top of your window. So that's how I have treated them. So they are in white, and they will also have glitter added to them. So let me get those in place. Look at how cute that is. It's just all coming together. Then we have some little snow or icing down here at the bottom. Let's put the tree together. I've got my white star, and I haven't put the little red dots on the house yet, but we'll do that here in a minute because I kind of forgot about it. And then here's that little bit of snowy detail that I'm going to put on the tree. So there's 3 pieces. And it kind of tucks in because these dies emboss some of these images. And so the tree has these embossed areas where this white snow is going to go. And then I realized I also threw out the Christmas balls for the tree. So I had to get that out of the garbage. I'm not sure what my deal was, why I was throwing everything away today, but you know, you just have those days sometimes. So I'm going to start adding these cute little red Christmas balls onto the tree. I do end up taking one off of the top. You could die cut with this die twice and have a lot more balls on there. I'm not worried about it, so I just moved that one from the top down to the bottom. And now we have that cute tree. I'm going to stamp my sentiment. Oh, I did glue those red dots on there. I'm sorry I didn't show that, but it's above that little icing below that oval window. So now I have my sentiment from the Sprinkled with Joy stamp set. Down below, I am going to add that fun pattern paper at the top half of my A2 size card. I'm going to ink this up with red ink directly onto my card base. So it's an A2 sized. And that pattern paper I did trim down, and it is from the North Pole paper. The North Pole paper pad, excuse me. And then I'm using Distress Spray Stain in Picket Fence to splatter on the back. And then once that's dry, I'm going to adhere that to my white A2 size card base. And then I'm going to add some 1mm foam adhesive to the house. So I want this to be a little bit further back. The tree and the candy canes will have 2mm foam adhesive, and I'm only adhering it to the part of the tree that's going to be touching that plaid background. It will not be stuck to the house, but I do have a little bit of liquid glue for that. Let me glue these two candy canes together at the bottom and add a little bit of that foam adhesive. Again, that will be adhered to the patterned paper in the background, not to the house. Look at how cute that is. Okay, let's add our glitter. So I'm going to use my liquid glue from Honeybee Stamps. I'm going to just kind of outline or fill in these white areas. And then I'm going to dump on that that Distress glitter, the Candy Rock glitter. And the glitter is clear. It's not white or anything like that. So because the background is white, it's going to look white. But if your background was blue, then once it dried, it would look blue. I am adding the glue to the frosting in the center, to the little snowdrifts around the windows, and then again sprinkling on the glue. I'm just working in little bit smaller areas at a time. I don't want my glue to dry before I get to adding the glitter. I needed to move my candy cane out of the way just a little bit, adding more of that fun glitter. And I also did that on the trees. Then I'm coming in with white pops of color, and in those little indentations on the frame around the door. And for the candy canes, I'm adding a little bit of that white pops of color, so then we can have the candy cane white and red striped look. So that's what I'm doing here, and I think that turned out so cute. Then I decided to add some pops of color on the background just to kind of go with that splatter that we did with the Distress Spray Stain and Picket Fence. But now these are going to be a little bit bigger dots all over the background, so you just have more of that snowy feel. And then this will be added to a white A2 size card base, but look at how cute this is. I love that pattern paper behind it, and of course this little house is just absolutely darling. Like I said, I love these gingerbread houses, and there's 2 others in the die set, and I just think they're all super cute. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I hope that you enjoyed this project, and I hope you guys have a really wonderful day.